Hello? Welcome to, that just flew by. Welcome to, a new video. Welcome back to my channel anyway. Today we're gonna be playing a game called Rocket Tester. You test rockets. It's in the name. God, why are there so many messages? Anyways. You can see the carnage that's being inflicted by the You can see the carnage being inflicted. Anyway, so I just reset my points from 139 million to 0. So now, I'm going to start with this little dinky rocket. I'm just going to launch it up. And, yeah, you can... Now we have to do this twice. Because you see the next rocket, the V2, requires 20. So now, we'll be able to do a missile and launch a missile at someone. Now, well, they're the closest to us, so I'm just going to launch my missile at them. Either way, it's a missile. If you don't actually pick any target, then it just goes to the middle. So, yeah. Now, I have more than enough for that, so let's just watch this. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Also, since I got 139 million research points, I know a bit about the game, quite a bit. I know how to make space bases, how to do, I know how to do space stations. Not like I'm going to actually accurately do a space station. I'm going to redo that because I think I probably may have missed my research points for it. So I'm just going to do it again. It's a short flight. Yeah. So. And we keep on going. And we fall back down to the ground. There it is, now we got our points. And watch it hit the ground and absolutely nothing happens because it's not programmed to explode or anything. Viking rocket. It's basically the same thing but bigger. Slightly bigger. Now, none of these rockets so far have actually gotten us to space, and I consider space waste where the game lets you orbit, which is 10,000 studs, just about. You know, it's like 960, but I just rounded up to 10,000. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna watch that harmlessly hit the ground. Literally did it harmlessly. And now it's Sputnik, otherwise known as the ball with the weird insect-looking ball thing that went to space and then fell down. Or at least it was in space for quite a bit, but then it fell down. So yeah, it falls down. That someone used a moon rocket, as in that someone who's used a Saturn V or a Saturn C8, whatever it's called. I think same with that person. And that person. You know, most of the... I'm pretty sure that it's only the Saturn rockets that use the red ones. Wasn't the red little towers. Not little, but towers next to the rockets. Either way, we've launched our little ball into space. Didn't do too well. Sputnik. Oh, that was not a good... I did not like how horribly we did that. But, more than enough for the Scud missile. We're just going to launch at Orange again, since Orange seems to be AFK, doing literally nothing. They don't even have a rocket. They haven't even launched a rocket off their launch pad. I'm honestly just... Explorer 1, and now this one we want to do well. This is also a multi-stage rocket. Right, Sputnik. I'm pretty sure that Sputnik is the first one where you have to start paying attention after you launch it, since there's stages. Here we do not want to muck up the stages, since if we muck up the stages, well, then we kind of don't get enough research points, and we want enough research points. So pretty much as soon as it goes to 0, you drop the stage and go to the next one, because you need that height. Because with this satellite, we need to get to 30,000 studs in altitude in order to get as many research points as we can from this. I'm not sure if we made it! Okay. Also, every planet and moon is at 15,000 studs in altitude, but you basically have to get higher if you actually do want to get there. Now, we just did Explorer once now. Next is Vanguard, which is another satellite. Now, this one, launch tower for this one. Launch tower, I'm not sure what these are called, but the little tower looks really nice, and also it's got these wires connected up to it, which I'm assuming is fuel. So when you launch, they just sort of fall off, and your rocket falls down as well. Either way, they just sort of left swinging. So now we still haven't had a manned rocket yet. And I'm pretty sure that the first manned rocket is relatively soon. There's also a space station quite early on. It's a one-piece space station, but it is a space station nonetheless. Though you can't go into it beforehand, you have to dock to it with a different rocket. Though I'm pretty sure that is after the first moon mission. First couple moon missions, so I'm not sure the specifications for how much research, for how many research points we get from this rocket, but it doesn't really matter that much because later on, these differences will be minuscule. And we got a slightly farther than the last satellite. Right, let's end that. And next one, we just did Vanguard. Now I think it's time for X-15. Right, the space plane. This thing. Do you even get 200 points for 10,000 altitude? Yeah, well, sure, I guess. This is a really annoying one to do because it's a space plane instead of being a rocket. So it's really hard to do. So, right, it probably wants us walk. Okay. You want to put your throttle up to max. You want to launch, and then there's the release exit 15 button, which is the button you do, and then you just hold up, and then you just do W. Oh, this is actually a lot easier than I expected. Yeah, it's pretty much a rocket now. Now we can just see our altitude in the bottom right, because that's the player altitude. And this is the first manned, well, vessel. Since I refuse to call this thing a rocket. First manned rocket comes a bit later though. Oh no, oh. Oh no, S. Oh, wait, this thing can do flips. I did not expect that. I don't like that angle. didn't actually expect this thing to be able to glide. I sort of just expected it to just fall down, like a rocket stage would. Since that's kind of what it feels like if you fly it for the first time, it just feels like it's falling down. And hey, we landed it, not on the runway, but who cares. Next rocket, Minuteman missile. Oh, this is an orbital missile. This is that orbital missile. Well, this has 3 stages. See, they've stopped being AFK, but I've already overtaken them. So I'm still just gonna launch a missile at them. They still don't have a rocket on their thing. Where's the Minuteman? Unless it's like one that doesn't actually have any sort of launch tower or anything. Oh, yeah, no. We just want to get high enough so that it doesn't just fall back down. Just give any. I don't know. You just want to get to a high place. Wait, how tall are those numbers? $35,000. We are not getting there today. Yeah. Okay, wait. Minuteman missile. It's all because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, and we're already at 12 minutes. I think I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more rockets after this one, and then I'm gonna end the video. Because I don't want this to drag out like I used to, just not realizing that time flies, and then suddenly, hey, I have a 40-minute recording, an hour-long recording. Either way. I don't want this video to be too long, so maybe 15-minute video. Right, well, we might be able, I think we will actually get to 35,000. Yes! Okay, drop stage 3, and now, flying, oh, I didn't pick a target. Oh well. What did they just do with their rocket? I think they just launched a Saturn V or a Saturn C8. And just left it. I think they just did all of them once. Yes, okay. And I'm under it. Okay, let's move out of the way. Vostok 1. This is the first manned rocket. Russians did it first. Either way, we have this little cozy little pod. This is a cool looking rocket now. Anyways, this is like the Sputnik rocket, except there's an extra stage and you can land. So yeah. So pretty much the same thing. I think this will be the last launch, since we are approaching 15 minutes, and I just want this video not to drag on. I think once we get to space, that'll be the end of the video. Nice 15-minute video of getting to space. Not for the first time. Definitely not. I reset my points from 139 million. I had finished bases on the moon, on Mars. But you need a lot of housing. My plan was to have 4 of each maxed leveled thing. It's like 4 research, 4 mining, 4, what's the other thing? 4 electricity, and then 4 housing. But no, you need you need at least, I think, 5 housing, but I don't want to make it look ugly, so I keep it symmetrical with 6. I'm not sure whether you only need 5 or whether you need 6. Oh yeah, also, you can do spacewalks without spacesuit. Also, the welder used to weld space stations. Yeah, that's how you do space stationing. Oh look, we're actually quite close to moon rockets. But I think I'll leave moon rockets for the next video. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose. Keep moon rockets for the next video. Because, yeah. Hold down E to go down, Q to go up. A bit disorienting when you first do it. But yeah, you can spacewalk without a spacesuit. It's really strange. And great, we are way past 15 minutes. Let's just land, get this video done with. We got to space. Now we're landing. Anyways, thanks for watching. Wait, what? Thanks for watching. Please like the video. Would be nice if you could subscribe. Comment if you want to. Dislike the video if you absolutely hated it. And, I'll see you in the next video. Dear God.